My aspiration in life is to be happy. Ciara, I'm happy for you. Shout out to that 15K. You know what I'm saying? That's hot. You about to have a baby. You in future gonna make some future. You in future gonna make some future cute babies. You know what I'm saying? Cause future, I mean, he alright. He alright. You know, but Ciara's like the bomb. Like, you know what I'm saying? Ciara is beautiful. Pa, 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 pa. You know, so the blend should be, you know, the child, you know what I'm saying? The blend should be there. It's nice. It's nice and we're taking our time, but at the same time, what the fuck does that mean? What does taking your time mean? Does it mean that you have to live and be obligated to live by the rules of, okay, no sex in 3 months, or I'm not gonna say we're together until 6 months, like, or if you don't remember the anniversary, then that means we're not in love. Like, I'm so not that type. Like, if I'm feeling you, I'm feeling you. If I want to be next to you, I want to be next to you. If I want to lay next to you, I want to lay next to you. If I want to kiss you, I want to kiss you. I've been working full time, 13 years as a manager, and I've not been as happy as I am this past 9 months, 10 months, since I've not been working full time. I've been happier in my life this past 9 to 10 months than I've ever been the past 13 years working in the corporation. Insane thoughts. And I'm for one, like, you know, being this YouTube personality and exploiting myself basically has come at a price. It really has. You are freaking blessed. Like, everybody would go ape shit over meeting Oprah, like, you know, Oprah, like, it's Oprah. But the way that people would normally feel about meeting Oprah, I feel and have felt that same way for meeting Brandy Norwood, and to meet Tyler. Tyler Perry embodies everything that I want to do in life. You know, out of all of the relationships that I've cultivated via YouTube, and there's so many, he is definitely in my top 3. Not just, you know, cameras here and a camera there and infrared there and infrared there. Because the person that's controlling that stuff might be like high or drunk or flirting with his boo, doing IG directs. Like, you don't know what that person doing over there might be doing. So for me, feeling safe coming into your airport, I feel that there should be another person. You know what I'm saying? You always gotta have options when dealing with your life. Where this guy had on a freaking helmet and had on like a white bowl in his hands and was going towards the wall to capture this big ass fucking spider. It was like a foot by a foot spider sitting on. So if you have not gotten Beyonce's album entitled Beyonce, you need to get that album because it is off the freaking hook.
I am Wesley the Crazy Man. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth.
What's going on, world? I'm Wesley from ACONNECTIONTV and the network, the one channel on YouTube where we actually adopt similar connections despite our differences. I want to thank everyone that has watched the 1000th video collection of past videos that we've done here on ACONNECTIONTV. Thank you so much for your kind words. Thank you so much for subscribing. I wanted to get over 40,000 or get to 40,000 subscribers before the new year, but we're already almost at 41,000 subscribers before the new year. So thank you so much. Shout out to all the new subscribers that have decided to subscribe based on my reviews of Real Housewives of Atlanta, of Naruto, of Walking Dead. When I started doing that again, a lot of you guys clicked that thumbs up button and the subscribe button. So thank you so much for that. It's hard speaking sometimes when I'm like trying to figure out what I'm gonna talk about, but I really do appreciate it. Okay, I wanted to come and talk about plethora of things, okay? Starting off with the one, the only, okay, Miss Beyonce. Now, I did a pretty lengthy review video of her new album entitled Beyonce. And the review video was premature, okay? But when I watch it back, I genuinely felt everything that I said in that review. Ever since the album came out, a lot of people have been discrediting Beyonce, saying that she would not have sold what she has sold if there wasn't a high demand for her album, if she didn't have the people waiting for as long as we've been waiting, if she went the typical way and promoted and dropped a single and so forth and so on. They were downgrading her ambitious release of the album by saying that and then talking about the music on the album like it's not really worth taking a listen to. A lot of people were also saying that if there wasn't the visuals for every single song, that they would not connect to the music the way that they have. And at first, I felt the same as far as the visual aspect of it all. You know, I felt the same. Beyonce has sold well, and this is not her first time being in #1 with her albums. Her latest album, she was at #1 for 2 weeks in a row. So, or from the debut for 2 weeks in a row. So, I mean, the numbers don't compare, but she was still #1 2 weeks in a row, and she's #1 currently in her second week. So, without saying too much, I thought that if I did not have a video for the song, that I would not be connected to it as well. But listening to the album, I've taken the album with me to the gym. I've listened to the album riding around in my car. I've listened to the album working on ACONNECTIONTV. I've listened to the album cleaning my house. I've listened to the album while taking a shower. I've listened to the album pretty much throughout these 2 weeks. It's just been Beyonce, okay? And you know what made me connect to this album the most? The way she released it. The bravery in the way that she released the album. The world has never seen an artist do something like this. This is the first. It's an original situation. And she's coming out on hot. And that's what made me like, you know what I'm saying? That bow down bitch kind of, you know, attitude about the way she just released it and said, here, okay, I'm done with it, now you can have it. You know what I'm saying? She didn't give people the opportunity to leak it. She didn't give people the opportunity to bootleg. She didn't give people the opportunity to criticize, ridicule, and prejudge her work based off of whatever. She just said, you know what? Here, take it. And I love that about her releasing the album that way. And that's what really drove me to give every song a chance. I've only seen the videos once in pure play. I haven't seen Superpower, I haven't seen No Angel, I haven't seen Heaven. I only watched those videos once, okay? But I love all of the songs in the album. There are 2 songs that I really don't have to listen to, and that is Blow and No Angel. I really don't have to listen to those songs. The videos don't really tickle my fancy, so those particular songs are just like, yeah, I mean, they're great songs, but I really don't have to listen to them. Every other song on the album I listen to without a shadow of a doubt. I love Partition, I love Flawless, I love Haunted, I love Pretty Hurts. Pretty Hurts is my all-time fave still on the album. Mine is my freaking song. I love Mine. I love EXO now. It's just the way that the song carries out and the beats. I love EXO. I mean, I can't really say enough about Beyonce, but the simple fact is the girl slayed on this album. This is the best Beyonce album, point blank, period. And the tenacity, the bravery, the woman hear me roar, you know, who run this mother girls. Like, that whole attitude is what makes me embody every freaking song every freaking day, at least for the past 2 weeks. Okay? I am happy that Beyonce is happy, and you know, I just hope that she stays in this right frame of mind. I also love the fact that she's telling her story. She's not allowing the media blogs and the interviews and whatever on whoever else's platform to tell her story. She's releasing all of her videos on her YouTube channel, Beyonce, and that's hot! That's hot to me. You know what I'm saying? She released part 3, and I can't wait for part 4, part 5, however many parts she has. And then the one video where she pretty much is saying thank you to one of her fans, Talon, is just, it's just mind-boggling to me. I read an excerpt on Nicole Bitchie, shout out to Nicole Bitchie, where, you know, she covered how Beyonce was at the SVA Theater in NYC, I think it was this week, and, you know, the visual screening, and listening to her speak or reading, you know, her speech before she unveiled the song, or her album, I should say. I can't talk, sorry. It was a true testament to why she is an inspiration to a lot of people in the music game, in the music industry, and to her fans, to say the least. Because the last sentence was, I did not want anybody to put me in anybody's box, or I didn't want to be put in anybody's box. And I like that, because she is her own artist. Okay? So if you have not gotten Beyonce's album entitled Beyonce, you need to get that album, because it is off the freaking hook. In other news, a python kills a man in Bali at the Bali Hyatt Express. And there's a picture on CNN, or the article's on CNN, and, you know, as the article explains what happened to the man, it also clearly states that the python is still at loose. Okay? How they got a picture of the python, I'm not sure, because they said that the python was not on the scene. But the man was discovered dead. What really was, like, terrible to me was that the Hyatt made it very clear that the person did not die on the premises of the hotel. Okay. Does it really matter? Like, okay, maybe it does to them, but that's just like insane to me. Like, I don't know. I don't know about visiting foreign places like that, because I don't know about y'all, but when I read about shit like this, like there was this one, I don't know if it was an Instagram pic or an Instagram video, where this guy had on a freaking helmet and had on like a white bowl in his hands, and was going towards the wall to capture this big ass fucking spider. It was like a foot by a foot spider sitting on sitting on his wall, and then as he goes to close in on the bitch, the spider jumps out at him. I don't know. I don't even, was that in a foreign place, or was that Texas? I don't know where it was. But places like that will not be visited by West. I'm just saying, you know, I went to DR, but I went to a resort in DR. I didn't deal with like uninhabited places in DR. I'm not doing that. So it's like, when I think about Bali, and I think about like going to hotels and staying in, you know, the commercialized areas of these foreign places, I think about the type of things that exist. You know, we as humans, we go into a land and we destroy it, and we fuck with Mother Nature. And then Mother Nature sends its creations to fuck with us. And so I'm thinking, all right, it must have been a nice, beautiful tree among this beautiful building, the Hyatt, Bali Hyatt Express. And the snake was like, okay. And just came down and handled his business. I don't do well with snakes. I don't do well with spiders. I mean, in Afghanistan or around that area, in Saudi Arabia, wherever, I don't know which area it was. But there are these poisonous spiders that spit venom out, and it's like acidic venom or something like that, where it eats at the human flesh. And I've seen cases to where these spiders leave their marks on people, and like holes will be in their necks and in their faces and shit. Why would I want to go there? I don't want to go there. And then, you know, it's like the media feeds me like, Wes, do not go to these places because they hate Americans. Like, I've seen Hostel 1, Hostel 2, and Hostel 3. Like, where they do that at, I don't want to go. So it's like when I read the story about the python, I'm like, where they exist in a city area, I do not want to go. Like, I could go to Manhattan, I'm not going to see no damn python. I'm just like, that does not happen in Manhattan. So I would rather be in an area where things like that don't happen. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Did y'all like this video yet? Make sure y'all like this video. It's free to do. And make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure when you click that subscribe button, there's a D at the end. Shout out to Mr. Wade and Miss Gabrielle Union. They are just so damn pretty to look at. Gabrielle Union is fine, divine wine, and Wade, I mean, he's tall chocolate basketball player. You know, it amazes me when you have a power couple unite and the love between them seems so genuine. Gabrielle Union to me seems like a very feisty, very witty, sarcastic chick. I don't know why, well, I do know why I get that. She's like that in all of her acting roles. Pretty much the same in all of her acting roles, but her attitude seems very witty and sharp. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying it like it's a bad thing, but I'm saying when you see Wade laughing and joking and being so, you know, like a kid in his videos, then you see, you know, Gabrielle Union being so serious. I'm like, I wonder how they knock boots. I wonder what kind of conversation they have at the dinner table. Like, I just wonder about certain things. Not that I really care, but I wonder, you know what I'm saying? Like, and when I say that I don't really care, it's like I don't go to sleep thinking about it, but it's like I thought, like, when you see Gabrielle Union, you think Dwayne Ray. When you see Dwayne Ray, you think Gabrielle Union. They're gonna make some fine babies. Now, Wade already got 2 sons and a nephew, but they're gonna make some fine babies. So, shout out to them. Dwayne Ray Dwayne Ray proposed to Miss Gabrielle Union using his 2 sons and nephew to help out, stating that, you know, if she's gonna be married or if they're gonna get engaged, she's gonna get engaged to them as a package. I wonder what their prenup states, and I wonder if they even got a prenup. That's a very interesting question because, you know, I talked about prenups on my last review with Real Housewives of Atlanta. And, you know, my stance on prenups is that there is no marriage with a prenup. I just don't believe the two exist. Not in the traditional sense. Meaning where love has no bounds, love has no limits. Love means never having to hurt, never having to wonder, never having to doubt, never having to question. So, when you say, will you marry me and sign this prenup, it's, will you marry me for kicks. That's how I look at it. I don't look at it like, will you marry me for the long haul? Because there's already a doubt that it may not work when you sign a prenup onto the situation. So I wonder if they did that. You know, Dwayne Ray got some money. Gabrielle Union ain't got his money. But, you know, like, in a situation like that, I mean, I don't know. Like, I just don't know. Like, marriage, like, people treat marriage as like, it's like the new Subway sandwich. Like, it's the new hot thing. Like, I don't get that. And I never will get that. It just does not make sense to me. On other news, there was a man that kind of like hopped a Newark airport fence because he was running away from his pimp. Now, I don't want to say it was a pimp, but you know, this man specializes in taking care of individuals sexually. And, you know, situations were kind of like, you know, as he approaches the client's car, okay, another guy tries to get into the car, or another guy comes into the scene besides the person's client, and, you know, the guy thought that he was going to get raped, or thought that the situation was going to go really, really left field. So he runs out of the car and he hops the nearest fence, which just so happens to be Newark, New Jersey airport. And the kicker to this story is he's not found out until he actually gets to a terminal. You know, a lot of people were saying that for the airport to have all this technology and infrared cameras and security and all this, that the man actually made it all the way to a terminal, sets off alarms. And, you know, I think to myself, I'm like, does it really set off an alarm to me? You're damn right it does. Because when I was looking at the barbed wire fence, I'm like, this shit don't look secure. It looked like it was 5 feet tall. And then I'm thinking to myself, barbed wire? Really? Where's like the security detail, like physical bodies at these posted up at these fences? Like, I don't know. When I think safety in numbers, I really think safety in numbers. And when you deal with a facility that sees thousands and thousands of people a day, there needs to be personnel, security personnel involved on the premises. Not just, you know, cameras here and a camera there and infrared there and infrared there. Because the person that's controlling that stuff might be like high or drunk or flirting with his boo, doing IG directs. Like, you don't know what that person doing over there might be doing. So for me, feeling safe coming into your airport, I feel that there should be another person. You know what I'm saying? You always got to have options when dealing with your life. You know, and who knows? This person could have had a bomb in between his thighs, you know? He was wearing women's clothing when he was found out, and the boy was young, 24 something years, in the early 20s. I don't know. It's kind of, I mean, when I tell that story, then I think about how, you know, life in itself is very, I don't know, you just never know where your life is going to take you. And if you don't have control over anything in your life, you really never know. But it's very alarming to know that people do have to do certain things to make money. And I don't know, but I'm humble and I'm grateful that I'm able to live the way that I like to live, you know? And speaking on that, I gotta give a shout out to a cool cat that I've only been able to meet because of YouTube, Mr. Lionel Williams, 3LWTV. I am a complete supporter of you, and you are a true inspiration to me. You know, out of all of the relationships that I've cultivated via YouTube, and there's so many, he is definitely in my top 3 because I feel that this guy, he travels the world. He takes pictures in Dubai. He takes pictures on top of icebergs in Alaska. He takes pictures on the top of the Great Wall, sitting on the Great Wall of China, you know, poised and posed, you know, for the gods. He knows Oprah. Okay, like this dude is like the dude of all dudes. And I came across his Instagram today, and my man, Mr. Lionel, is in a photograph on IG with Tyler Perry. Now, if you guys really follow me, okay, then you know that the 2 people that I've always wanted to meet in my life, in my insignificant life, is Brandy Norwood and Tyler Perry. Every time I think about when I met Brandy, the time I met Brandy, what I was going through when I met Brandy. Hey, Brand! you know, I get teary-eyed and I get choked up and I start to like want to cry, but I don't because I'm on this camera and I'm talking to you and I hate when I get emotional. But the fact, when I looked at the photo and I see someone that I know, I've hung out with Lionel, I've talked to Lionel, I've got Lionel's phone number, we've done videos, I've been on his channel, he's been on my channel. We both live the YouTube life to a certain degree. I see someone that I know connected to someone that I would love to know, and I'm just like, what the is going on? Like, when did this happen? Like, oh my God, like, ah! And I immediately had to text him. I'm like, bruh, you are freaking blessed. Like, everybody would go ape shit over meeting Oprah, like, you know, Oprah, like, it's Oprah. But the way that people would normally feel about meeting Oprah, I feel and have felt that same way for meeting Brandy Norwood, and to meet Tyler. Tyler Perry embodies everything that I want to do in life. A black man who has his foot so far up Hollywood's neck is ridiculous to me. And what I mean by that is he owns his own movie production company, he makes his own films, he writes his own films, he directs his own films, like, it's all him. And the people that help him, of course. I'm not, you know, duh. But it's like he runs his own thing, like he's the boss, like bow down, bitches, bow, bow, and it's amazing to me. Like, all of his plays send a positive message, and his comedy is just genuine, real comedy in his plays. Like, I don't know, I would lose my mind. I still to this day can't believe that Brandy knows my name. I can't believe that she knows my face. I can't believe that she basically pushed out her manager and said no. For me, like, I cannot, but I can't believe it, like, I can't believe it. So, to even think that Tyler Perry, to be, this boy, Lionel was in an Instagram pic with Tyler Perry. Like, I don't know. Shout out to everybody living their life and living their dreams and staying positive and staying, you know, at peace with who you are and accepting who you are. You know, there are a lot of people out here that want us to hate ourselves, that promote hatred, that promote insane thoughts. And I'm for one, like, you know, being this YouTube personality and exploiting myself, basically, has come at a price. It really has. But the rewards that come along with the consequences, they outweigh them. They outweigh the bad. Like, I would not take back meeting Brandy for anything, like anything at all. The relationships and the friendships that I had, meeting Mike from B-Fam, meeting Kevin from the Scorpion Show, all of the bloggers that I know, the places that I've visited, Joe Hawkins, California, Latino Oasis, I'm going there next year. Like, ever since I've lost my full-time job, I still work. You know, I'm still human. I still have to, you know, everybody has to have a job. Bills got to get paid. I still work. But I've been working full-time 13 years as a manager, and I've not been as happy as I am this past 9 months, 10 months, since I've not been working full-time. I've been happier in my life this past 9 to 10 months than I've ever been the past 13 years working in the corporation. I just have decided to live and let live. And you know what else? You know who else I think deserve some high in praise. Miss Ciara. Ciara deserves some high and goddamn praise. You know why? Because the Ciara album is off the hook. And you know, a lot of people poke fun at Ciara and make fun of her, and I don't know why. I don't know what Ciara has to do with Beyonce and what Beyonce has to do with fucking Ciara. I really don't understand it. Like, if anything, if anybody should be receiving shade, it's Keisha Cole for the shit that she said and whatever. And even that's kind of old and played, but I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think Ciara ever really bashed Beyonce. Did she? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. But Ciara's album, Ciara is off the fucking hook. DUI is off the chain, like the whole album is hot. You know what I'm saying? There wasn't one song that I did not like on Ciara's album. And now she's pregnant. She's pregnant with Future's child. And I don't know. I just, you know, should there be a time limit? Should there be a time limit to relationships? You know why? Because I'm entertaining someone right now, and it's nice. It's great. But when I entertain someone, I get like all up in arms, like, oh my God, I'm in love. Oh my God, I'm in love. Oh my God, I'm in love. You know, my emotions go crazy like wildfire. You see my shower confessionals. You see me act a hot, shitty, retarded mess over people that just say one thing and do something else. And you know, my trust for people is really, really low. Like, I'm like one of those people like, okay, they didn't call, so what are they doing? Okay, they said they were at work busy, but you know, they can still say, like, I'm one of those people, and it like fucks with me because I think that I've ran off quite a few individuals, but to me it's like those bitches weren't worth shit. Like, I'm talking to someone now and it's nice. It's nice and we're taking our time, but at the same time, what the fuck does that mean? What does taking your time mean? Does it mean that you have to live and be obligated to live by the rules of, okay, no sex in 3 months, or I'm not gonna say we're together until 6 months, like, or if you don't remember the anniversary, then that means we're not in love. Like, I'm so not that type. Like, if I'm feeling you, I'm feeling you. If I want to be next to you, I want to be next to you. If I want to lay next to you, I want to lay next to you. If I want to kiss you, I want to kiss you. If I want to have sex, I want to have sex. Like, life is too short to be worried about 5 months down the line when y'all should finally pop that cherry out. Like, this person could be gone before then. Like, you know what I'm saying? If the emotions are true and you feel it and they feel it and y'all grown, do whatever the hell y'all want to. Fuck the rules. Fuck the oh, no sex on the first date, and oh, he gotta pay for my meal because he's the man. Fuck the rules. If it feels good, let it marinate. Let it marinate. You know, marinate in it. You know what I'm saying? Unwind on that if it feels good. Fuck that. Fuck what people gotta think about your relationships. You know what? That pisses me off. And everybody's saying, you know, I heard people say, oh, Ciara, it's been too soon. She already knocked up. That's the only reason why they get married. So the fuck what? If the reasons behind them getting married works for them, let it work for them. And who's to say it's even the remote truth? Okay? People, we live through other people. We really do. A lot of us do anyway. Live through other people. And we let our days be affected by what the next person is doing. And I'm really here to tell y'all, fuck that. Don't worry about what the next person is doing, where it really disrupts your everyday life. That's some bullshit. That don't make no sense. Ciara, I'm happy for you. Shout out to that 15K. You know what I'm saying? That's hot. You about to have a baby. You and Future gonna make some future. You and Future gonna make some future cute babies. You know what I'm saying? Because Future, I mean, he alright. He alright. You know, but Ciara's like, on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Ciara is beautiful. Pa, 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 pa. You know, so the blend should be, you know, the child, you know what I'm saying? The blend should be there. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like my girl B and my dude Z. Like, Blue Ivy is beautiful, so it kind of equal. It kind of balanced out. You know what I'm saying? But don't let what someone's doing in their life disrupt yours. That's what I'm saying. live your life. I'm Wesley from ACONNECTIONTV. I don't know if I really have anything else to really talk about in the entertainment industry. Shout out to Nicole Bitchie and shout out to CNN for supplying us with some great content. And then visit ACONNECTIONTV online. I post up a couple blogs about a lot of the interviews that I've done on my channel and just regular commentary. So check out the blog section on ACONNECTIONTVonline.com and actually check out the store. Buy some hot shirts. Shout out to Salute Me, I'm Watts. For buying a shirt, and he is like dirt young, like he gotta be like somebody's 15 or something like that, but he got his parents to buy him a shirt and I'm so thankful, so thank you to that. And shout out to everyone else who remains pictureless that got some apparel and some products off of my shop. So shop too, y'all, okay? It's about to be the new year. What are y'all doing for the new year? What are y'all doing for the new year? Can we rapid things about that? Do we got any New Year's resolutions out there? Because a lot of y'all, including myself, are making these damn New Year's resolutions and can't keep the shit. You know, can't keep the promise that we make to ourselves. You know, oh, I want to lose weight, or oh, I want to gain weight, or oh, I want to go here, or oh, I want to do that. You know what my aspiration in life is? Beyonce! You know what my aspiration in life is? My AKA New Year's resolution in life is? Beyonce and the world out there that's watching ACONNECTIONTV. My aspiration in life is to be happy. Sabotage.